He is known for being a Russian writer and thinker, regarded as the father of Russian socialism and a key figure in agrarian populism. He is recognized for his influential writings, which he composed during his exile in London, aiming to shape the political landscape in Russia and ultimately contributing to the emancipation of the serfs in 1861. His name is Alexander Ivanovich Herzen. In the vast expanse of the Russian Empire, amidst a time of political turmoil and social inequality, there emerged a man whose words would ignite a spark of change. Alexander Ivanovich Herzen, known as the father of Russian socialism, was a writer and thinker whose ideas would shape the course of history. His exile in London provided him with a platform to express his beliefs and influence the situation in his homeland. Through his writings, Herzen sought to challenge the oppressive system that gripped Russia, particularly advocating for the emancipation of the serfs. His influential social novel, Who is to Blame?, delved into the complexities of society, shedding light on the injustices suffered by the lower classes. It was a call to action, a plea for a more equitable society. But it was in his autobiography, My Past and Thoughts, that Herzen truly bared his soul. Within the pages of this introspective work, he recounted his personal journey, sharing his experiences, thoughts, and reflections. Like a guiding star, Herzen's words guided readers through the labyrinth of his own life, revealing the struggles and triumphs that shaped him. As the protagonist of his own narrative, Herzen emerged as a beacon of hope and enlightenment, challenging the status quo and advocating for the rights of the oppressed. His ideas and writings would inspire generations to come, leaving an indelible mark on Russian literature and philosophy. Alexander Herzen, a philosopher and political writer, was a man who experienced both personal tragedy and profound intellectual growth. Born in Moscow during Napoleon's invasion of Russia, Herzen's life was marked by a series of events that shaped his philosophy and worldview. Growing up, Herzen faced the challenges of being born out of wedlock to a wealthy Russian landowner and a woman from Stuttgart. Despite his unconventional background, his father gave him the surname Herzen, meaning, child of his heart. This early experience of being both connected and detached from his family set the stage for Herzen's exploration of identity and belonging. In his youth, Herzen encountered the oppressive political climate of Russia. He and his friend Nikolai Ogarev were arrested and banished for attending a festival where anti-Tsarist verses were sung. This experience exposed Herzen to the injustice and limitations of the Russian regime, fueling his desire for social and political change. Herzen's journey took him to various places, including Vyatka and Vladimir, where he faced exile and censorship. However, his fortunes changed when Grand Duke Alexander, son of the Tsar, intervened on his behalf. This encounter demonstrated to Herzen the power of influence and the importance of personal connections in navigating oppressive systems. In 1847, Herzen made the decision to leave Russia permanently, emigrating to Italy with his wife and children. He became disillusioned with the European socialist movements after the failure of the revolutions of 1848. This disillusionment, coupled with personal tragedies such as the death of his mother and the infidelity of his wife, shaped Herzen's perspective on the limitations of political ideologies and the complexities of human relationships. Settling in London, Herzen became a prominent political writer and established the Free Russian Press. Through his writings, he aimed to influence the situation in Russia and improve the lives of the Russian peasantry he deeply admired. He also formed friendships with revolutionaries like Nikolai Ogarev and became involved in the International Workingmen's Association, where he interacted with influential figures such as Bakunin and Marx. Throughout his life, Herzen grappled with the idea of personal agency and the cyclical nature of existence. In one of his famous quotes, he said, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This statement reflects his belief in the interconnectedness of past, present, and future, and the idea that history has a tendency to repeat itself. Herzen's philosophy teaches us the importance of questioning societal norms, fighting for justice, and recognizing the power of personal relationships. His experiences remind us that even in the face of tragedy and disillusionment, there is always room for personal growth, resilience, and the pursuit of a better future. Alexander Herzen, a Russian philosopher and revolutionary, was deeply influenced by the ideas of Westernizer Vissarion Belinsky and thinkers like Voltaire, Schiller, Saint-Simon, Proudhon, Hegel, and Feuerbach. Starting as a liberal, Herzen gradually embraced socialism and became a fervent advocate for the emancipation of the Russian serfs. Disillusioned by the revolutions of 1848, Herzen remained committed to revolutionary thought and criticized those who sought refuge in far-off lands. He saw himself as a fighter against political oppression, Christian hypocrisy, and for individual freedom and self-expression. Herzen's philosophical journey led him to promote both socialism and individualism. He believed that true individual fulfillment could only be achieved within a socialist framework. However, he rejected the idea of a predetermined societal destination or grand narratives. Instead, he advocated for small-scale communal living, where individual liberties would be safeguarded by a non-interventionist government. In his quest for authenticity, Herzen sought to challenge bourgeois values and find inspiration among the peasantry. He combined the ideals of the French Revolution with German idealism, viewing the French Revolution as the pinnacle of societal development based on humanism and harmony. Throughout his life, Herzen fought against ruling elites, calling for constitutional rights, common ownership of land, and government by the people. Herzen's philosophy continues to hold relevance in our daily lives as we navigate the complexities of societal structures and seek personal fulfillment. His emphasis on individual freedom and self-expression reminds us of the importance of staying true to ourselves in the face of societal expectations. Moreover, his rejection of grand narratives serves as a reminder to question the predetermined paths that society often imposes upon us. Alexander Herzen, a renowned philosopher and writer, began his literary career in 1842 with the publication of an essay on dilettantism in science, using the pseudonym Iskander. His early works, such as his letters on the study of nature, showcased his keen observations on society and human nature. However, it was in 1847 that he truly made a mark with his novel, Who is to Blame? Who is to Blame? Tells the story of a young tutor who marries the unacknowledged daughter of a Russian sensualist. Their domestic happiness is soon disrupted by a new school Russian sensualist, intelligent and callous. The tragic ending of the story leaves the reader pondering who is most responsible for the turmoil. Through this novel, Herzen delves into the complexities of human relationships and the consequences of personal choices. In the same year, 1847, Herzen also published a collection of stories in Russian periodicals, which were later printed in London in 1854 as První Razkazy. These stories offer a glimpse into the diverse aspects of Russian society and provide a deep understanding of the human condition. Herzen's intellectual pursuits extended beyond fiction. In 1850, he released two translated works, From Another Shore and Lettres de France et d'Italie. These writings explored revolutionary ideas and reflected Herzen's own experiences and observations during his time in exile. His essay, Du Développement des Idées Révolutionnaires en Russie, shed light on the revolutionary movements in Russia, while his memoirs, translated as My Exile to Siberia, offered a poignant account of his personal journey. Alexander Herzen's philosophy and writings continue to resonate today. His exploration of human nature, societal dynamics, and the consequences of personal choices provides valuable insights for navigating our daily lives. His works remind us of the importance of introspection, understanding the complexities of human relationships, and taking responsibility for our actions.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.